Hi, Cavalia. I'm Dr. Tagliaferro. Nice to meet you. Oh, can you tell me what happened today?
It's okay, I'll tell her. Since this morning, she hasn't been able to move anything in her body.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
let's sit down and figure out what happened.
Yeah, I'm really worried.
Has she experienced any trauma recently?
No, not that I know of.
Okay, has she ingested or inhaled any poisonous chemicals or gases?
Well, she's a chemist, so she might have been working with some chemicals, so it's a possibility.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to run some blood tests, and
Sure.
we'll get back to you in about a week with the results.
Okay, thank you. So what should we do now?
I would say lay her down in bed, and if she has any trouble breathing, bring her to the emergency room right away.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, well.
Eventually.
Hi, we're back.
Nice to see you again. Well, I see her physical state hasn't changed at all.
No.
Okay. So after running a few blood tests, I've come to the conclusion that she has very high levels of SV cordite in her blood. Has she ingested or otherwise inhaled this poisonous chemical recently?
Yeah, I actually think she's been talking about that at work, that she's been working with that chemical, so it's a large possibility.
Okay, then from my findings, I think that she has Cannothold On Disease. This is an extremely rare disease that is caused by ingesting this dangerous chemical, and it means that her calcium can't hold on to troponin in her muscles.
What does that all mean?
Well, let me explain. Okay, let me explain it to you. This is how a normal muscle contraction would happen in a normal body. So this is the active site, and this is the myosin head. For a muscle contraction to happen, the myosin head needs to bind to this active site or hook onto it. Right now, blocking it is the tropomyosin, which is this green thread, and the troponin, these blue spears, a protein which is holding this in place. For the active site to be reached by the myosin head, the troponin needs to bind to calcium, which is released by the body. Once the troponin binds to the calcium, the tropomyosin can move out of the way of the active site, and the myosin head can bind to the active site, causing the muscles to contract. However, for Kiki's condition, Cannothold On Disease, this process cannot happen because the troponin is being attacked by the SD cordite chemical, meaning that it can never bind to the calcium, and the tropomyosin is never able to move out of the way of the active site. So, the myosin head can never bind to the active site, and the muscles can never contract. This means that Kiki is paralyzed until she can receive further treatment. Okay, do you understand this?
Okay, so yeah, I understand how it works now, but what can we do for treatment? I'm worried.
Okay, well, I've devised a treatment plan for Cavalia that will hopefully help her and make sure she's not paralyzed anymore.
Okay.
So she'll need to take this pill, this, and this calcium supplement.
That's a lot.
I know it's a lot of pills, but this drug cocktail will really help her. It'll help to strengthen the troponin and to make more calcium so that the troponin can bind to the calcium so that she's able to contract her muscles again.
Okay, and how could we get rid of the SD cordite
Well,
in her?
After, one of the pills I'm giving you is to dissolve the SD cordite in her body. So after about 3 weeks, it should dissolve, and all the other pills will help too to speed up the process so that in about a month she'll be able to have full use of her body again. Of course, after that she'll need to go to physical therapy to really make sure she has full mobility of her body.
Right.
And she'll have to make sure that she never goes near this chemical again.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, sure, let me write your prescription.
All right. Thanks. Should we schedule another visit with you?
In about 2 weeks, you should schedule a visit so I can see how these drugs are working for her.
Okay, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.